but that people are recognizing their mind can only take them so far. It's like they're hitting a wall, and there's
Yeah.
so much suffering of they're just lost in the chaos and the overwhelm and the fear. And honestly, the modalities and the fix-its and all of the things, like people are just overwhelmed, but the suffering isn't easing. Like they've been sometimes been on this journey for a long time, but it feels like they keep running into the same place. And it's a spiritual journey, and I'm seeing it, and I notice that a lot of my work is about guiding people to learn to care for their human emotions, their human experience. Like it's so fundamental, and I feel like if they can build that foundation, then they can explore the dreams or take they're dreaming, but they can't seem to get there because they're trying to do it through their mind rather than honoring the human experience and honoring the feelings and honoring the body. And those feelings lead you to the soul,
For
and
sure.
clearing all the muck so they can hear their intuition. And I'm also noticing some of them know that's where they need to go, but they're so scared their soul's not going to be there to talk to them. They're scared of releasing their, because the mind is predictable. I know this like territory, it's a bad neighborhood I'm in, meaning like the mind is like a haunted house. I know this haunted house, and they're fumbling around in the dark. I've done it. And I can feel they're scared to open the door because what if their divinity doesn't meet them? And so it's this really powerful moment of like trying to help people get into their heart and recognizing it's a practice and it's daily showing up. And some days it's easy, some days it's not, but it doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. And that being with the sadness, being with the grief, being with the anger leads to the gratitude and the joy and the love. But I think we're so used to instant gratification, and we're so used to the stories of the mind giving us quick dopamine hits, even if it's not fulfilling, that we're avoiding it. But I'm noticing like the suffering is getting more intense. We're just being called and called, and it requires an incredible amount of trust. I mean, trust, acceptance, trust, surrender, receive. Those are like the 4 pivotal things of like a spiritual practice. And the mind is like, fuck it, I'm going back to like something else. And the mind is really the thing that people are like, everything's happening in the world, but it's really our minds and how we relate to ourselves that it's like over and over again we're hitting a wall.